Why, hello there, viewer, and welcome to the first episode in my series called Mysteries of Gaming. And in this first episode, I'm going to talk about Pokemon Black, which is a supposed bootleg copy of the original Pokemon Red for the Game Boy. So, without further ado, let's get started. So this is the original post what sparked the interest of many about this bootleg copy of Pokemon Red. The whole post I'm going to put in the description because I've already recorded myself reading it and it took about 6 minutes to read it in full, so I'm just going to spare you that. Just read the description if you want to read the post, but other than that we're going to carry on. So the game starts off as as it does. You get the Gengar and the Nidorino fighting. Then something a bit different happens. When it gets to the start screen, it doesn't say red version, it says Pokemon Creepy Black, and the Pokemon aren't scrolling across like they normally do. And and when you press new game, the game starts off normal. Oak's giving a speech and everything, and you start it off. And generally in a Pokemon game, you choose your 3 starters, and this is true. In Creepy Black, you choose your 3 starters. But you have one extra Pokemon after you choose your starter, and that Pokemon is a Pokemon named Ghost. And his sprite is the same as the sprite in the Ghosts in the Pokemon Tower in Lavender City, which I'm going to have to make another Gaming Mysteries on that. But that's besides the subject we're on right now, because it has the same sprite as the Ghost before you get the Slithscope in the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. So when you'd use this Pokemon, it would have 1 attack, and it would be Curse. Curse wasn't an attack in the first generation of Pokemon, so obviously the guys hacked it in. But when you'd use Curse, the screen would cut to black, and you'd hear a distorted cry of the Pokemon you've just used it on. And then when it cuts back to, the normal battle screen, the Pokemon was gone, and the Pokeball, which will be shown next to the trainer's name, would also be gone. So the implication was that the Pokemon had died because you used Curse on it. So you think, well, that's not bad, I'll get to, it's easy battles. But after the battle, you get another option to carry on fighting when it's just the trainer. You'd also get the option to use Curse, which would kill the trainer. So, easy battles. But you couldn't use it on, your rival or Giovanni, who you fight multiple times. But if you'd leave the screen and go back, it would be replaced by a tombstone of where that trainer used to stand before you used Curse on it. So after you beat the Elite Four, it would cut to black and it'd say many years later, and it'd show your character as an old man in Lavender Town. And anyway, you can go anywhere in the overworld, you can go to any city, provided that there's no sort of things blocking the way. And once you go back to Pallet Town, it'd cut to black, and it'd show you a picture of a Pokemon. It's presumed that it's the Pokemon you killed. Then, it progresses throughout the whole game, like all the Pokemon you've killed, and all the trainers you've killed. Then after that, there'd be another cut to black, and then it will go to the battle screen where it's a Ghost wants to fight. And you had no Pokemon, thus you had no attack, so you just used Struggle until your health got to a critical point. Then Ghost would finally use Curse, and then it would cut to black, and then that was it. That was the final cut to black. Now, in terms of if there was an original copy of Pokemon Creepy Black, I say that is bullshit, because the guy says, "Oh, I moved 2 years ago and lost it." Bullshit. If you have a version of a bootleg copy of Pokemon Red like that, you fucking treasure that shit. You don't just lose it when you move. So I can't provide you screen caps. Don't bullshit us. There's never a copy of it. I mean, now, there's hacks and everything, so I guess it sort of is. Well, there was no original version. I mean, and look at the cartridge. Oh, the cartridge is there, it must be real. No, that's bullshit as well. It's not exactly hard to spray paint a Game Boy game and then slap a sticker on saying Pokemon. It's really not that difficult, and if it provided legitimate screen caps, I'd be convinced, but no screen caps, so, no Pokemon Creepy Black. So that concludes the first episode of Mysteries in Gaming. If you're adamant about, there was a Pokemon Creepy Black bootleg, And you know, I'm not going to change your opinion. This is just my personal opinion. I don't think there was. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you learned something from this, please leave a like. And if you got any suggestions for future episodes of Mysteries in Gaming, feel free to leave a comment or send me a message. Other than that, I will catch you on the next episode. Bye bye.